Hey, what's going on, guys? So, it's a beautiful day outside, like 70-degree weather in April. But today we're just gonna throw some shocks on the back of this thing. Hopefully it helps with the axle hop that's going on. If you even try to do a burnout, we got car meet that we're going to later. Maybe I'll record a little bit, but just gonna show you how to change shocks on the back of one of these. It's quite simple. It's literally 6 bolts. That's if the shock slides off the stud. But let me get this thing jacked up and then I'll show you guys what you got on bolt. Alright guys, so I got the truck jacked up in the driveway. Garage is filled with shit. But so here's what we're working with. There's the old shocks. 1 bolt in the bottom, 2 bolts in the top, and it should come right out. Hopefully the bottoms aren't seized, but you never know. But I'll show you guys kind of what you gotta do once I get the one shock out. I'll show you the other side, but let me get this one out and then I'll be right back.
There's no time for regrets. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe trying.
Alright guys, so other one's done. Now gonna do this side. It's not too bad. The new shocks are definitely a lot better than the older ones. So first step, pull the bolt off the bottom. Maybe pull the bolt off the bottom. Damn. I need the 1/2-inch breaker bar. Alright, so now we're going to pull the bolt off the top since the bottom doesn't want to happen. So to do this easily, you want a little swivel. Especially with the new shocks. Oh God, make sure you hold it. Once he comes back with the 1/2-inch breaker bar. It's in the black toolbox, middle drawer, yep. Yeah. Well, it took you longer than it should have. Oh. Let's see if I can do it from underneath here. Oh man, I hate when things are like this. Man, somebody like fucking cross-threaded it. Really? Can you grab me some PB Blaster, please? It's in the cabinet.
Can you like pull these completely apart?
No.
No.
Hey, we're live right now.
Okay, and?
We need to hurry up. Yeah? You want to breathe into the mic more? Yeah. Once he comes back with PB Blaster, I feel like this was cross-threaded or something. It should not be this hard. Thank you, sire. See if the impact will do it now.
So why did you like your photo?
Of course you did. probably quite warm. Wouldn't recommend touching. Alright, so now you gotta pull the old shock down. Depending on how blown your shocks are, kind of determines how easy this is. This one's gonna be the pain in the balls one, Logan.
What?
This one, the rubber didn't come. Or the center part isn't coming. Really. Gotta do a little prying action. Pry and twist. Maybe. Alright, I gotta go in front of you. Wow. Yeah. Pretty sure I have like a whole nother step before I can even think about that. Alright, I think we're gonna do angle grinder, sand it down, and split it in half. So we'll be right back, guys. Alright guys, so we're back. This is the piece that was stuck on there. All I did was took a flathead and banged into the seam right here. And then was able to spread it out and then pry it off. So now it's a clean surface. This is why I put grease on the actual like mating surface. It just helps out a little bit with later stuff. So I just take a little bit of grease and just lube it up. Makes the new shock slide on easier, makes the new shock slide off a little bit easier, especially if I'm going to be doing any suspension stuff in the like near future. But just do that real quick. And now the new shock. So just slide the new shock on. Should slide on relatively easily. Hard with one hand. Alright, the washer and bolt. Alright, then you gotta put it up, and then they put on this wire so that they can package it in a smaller package. I kind of need two hands for this. Hold on guys, bear with me. Where are the pliers? Can I have the dikes, please? Thank you. Nah, I got this. So you cut, then it expands like it's doing, and you just kind of gotta line it up to where it's gotta go while it's expanding, so you don't have to push it down later. So that's done. Then just take your bolts and with a little bit of persuasion, get everything together. Yeah, grab the rope with the camera. And then, where'd my impact go? Just screw this on right here. A bit tighter. Yep, perfect. Just pop this out. First one's always a pain in the balls because it's the area that bolts to isn't lined up. It's still on the angle from the factory and it doesn't quite spin super easily. Let's see. all she wrote. Just gotta cut these off. And now the S10's got new shocks. Old ones weren't necessarily like completely blown. They still had some spring back to them, but the new ones are definitely a lot stiffer, which will help out, especially when it's low like this. Yeah. I don't know if I showed it in another part, but now there are no bump stops. Bump stops are cut out. Sooner or later the frame's gonna get C-notched and then the bed's gonna get lifted up, the actual bed floor. But for now, just cut the bumps out, so it actually has some bit of suspension travel. Here's the actual lowering kit. This is how this stuff works. It's just a block axle. I believe on the S10s is already on the top of the leaf, so all you gotta do is add a block, get longer U-bolts, and then that's basically it. Shocks are the same, so like if anyone's ever looking to get new shocks for their lowered S10, they're the same as stock shocks, because the mounting location stays the same. So you can tell it's lower because the axle is higher on the leaf, but the bottom bracket's where the shock mounts to. So this stays the same no matter what, unless you get lowering leaf springs. Then that will change, and then you will need a different shock. But I think that's it for today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed, hope you guys learned something. If you guys want to check out some more stuff on the LS10, go check out the channel, and like and subscribe.